Hey everyone, Rick Albert here. So this week I'm going to talk about what's happening effective May 1st, which is the National Association of Realtors, also known as NAR, has put a total ban on all pocket listings. So what are pocket listings? Pocket listings are homes not advertised in the multiple listing service. So it might be between brokerages, marketing to other agents, marketing to their own buyers about a home, but it's not necessarily on the Zillows of the world, the Trulias, even realtor.com. So it's quiet. Sometimes people call it a quiet listing, same kind of concept. And NAR is putting an end to it. There's a couple of reasons why. So first and foremost, they're doing it because of data. It's hard for them to track how many homes sold in a quarter, at what price, how long was it on the market. It's hard for them to even do like days on inventory. It's just hard for them to track what's going on if they don't know what homes have been bought and sold off market. Of course, there's a workaround of agents could be forced to report it after it's been sold and still comply, but that's not here or there. The second reason is they are arguing that not all sellers know that they might get more money if it goes to the open market. In other words, because they didn't get full exposure, we don't know if they actually got the best price. Now, there is already a form that sellers have to sign that already lays that out. Plus, the seller doesn't have to accept an offer they don't want to. So it's a little, but that's also speaking on behalf of California and other states. They may not have such forms, in which case that might make sense. Some sellers, if they're older, they don't want to feel like they're being taken advantage of because the agent came in and said, hey, here's a buyer, here's their price, take it. That could happen. The third argument is not all agents are aware of these listings, and therefore you're leaving potential agents out of the picture. So one of their arguments essentially is we as realtors, we as real estate agents have to work together to get our buyers and sellers into homes. But if you're restricting how many buyers can see that because you're not reaching out to every single agent that's out there, then that kind of defeats that purpose. Yes, there might be some truth to that. You can also argue what I do, and I'll go over this later. But basically, I reach out to every agent that recently represented a buyer or seller in a neighborhood that my client's looking in and saying, hey, I have this listing, or hey, I have this buyer. So I think it's just more about hustling. But again, NAR didn't ask for my opinion. This is just what they're saying. So some of the workarounds are you have to post it in the multiple listing service within 1 business day. So as soon as you do any sort of public facing marketing, such as even posting a for sale sign out front, you have 1 business day. So what some agents might do is they might post it, or they might have it on the market on a Monday. So therefore they post it as coming soon on Friday. So they can do pocket listing marketing through the weekend before it gets out. The other option that some people are doing is in certain multiple listing services, they are allowing a coming soon section. So you can post the listing there, you only have to have a minimum of 1 picture, and only other agents who have access to that multiple listing service can see it. I can't speak for every MLS out there in the country. I can only speak for what's happening in Los Angeles, and they do provide that option. You can have it as a coming soon listing for up to 21 days. The other option is you can actually market it off market as long as it's within your existing office. So if you're in a big office, that might work, assuming there's enough top producers there that might actually have a buyer. But the smaller brokerages, you're kind of SOL, but again, there's workarounds around that. So obviously the big issue is privacy. Some sellers don't want their homes marketed. I would imagine this is more common in areas like San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York, DC, higher priced homes where people's privacy is a little bit more elevated. They need that privacy for whatever reason, celebrity status, politician, whatever. And so if you're a seller, you don't want that information out there. If you're a buyer and privacy is important to you, they may not want to buy a home that's been publicly advertised. You see all the time in the LA Times and other sites where this celebrity bought this home and here's all the photos because they took it from the listing itself. But if it's off market, that would never have happened. So What are we doing at America Real Estate? Because we are a smaller brokerage, there are three things that we're doing. Two things that we're doing because it's that important. First is if you are a seller, we are monitoring buyer inquiries. So we are members of TAN, the Top Agent Network, where it's other top 10% of producing agents here in Los Angeles, and we're receiving those inquiries as they're coming in. So as we see those, if it's a good fit while we're prepping the home for sale, we might reach out to them. Again, we're not blasting the listing out to everyone. The other thing that we're doing if we're representing buyers is we're still doing the pocket listing search. We'll just call it something else when the time comes. So we'll reach out to every agent. Let's say you're looking in Granada Hills, for example, and you're looking within this price range. I will personally reach out to every single one of those agents, whether it's a phone call, text message, email. It's called hustling. And I hustle for my clients. And I'll reach out to all of them to see if they have something coming up. So far, 100% of the time, I've been able to find pocket listings or listings coming soon. May not always been a fit for the clients, but I've always been able to find something. Knock on wood, that doesn't change, but that's something to keep in mind. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Really, we'll see where this goes in terms of what ultimately is buyers' feedback, sellers' feedback, even agents' feedback once the stuff is actually implemented. My hunch is a lot of agents are going to continue to sell off market until they get caught and fined. That'll probably be faster than they probably realize because nobody thinks they can get caught, but we'll be curious to see. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you okay with this law? Do you like this law? Go ahead and comment below, share with your friends, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Hey everyone, hopefully you liked the video. If so, please don't forget to give it a like, maybe show some love in the comments. Also don't forget to subscribe. We do have other videos posted. Please go ahead and watch them, enjoy them. They'll be posted somewhere here. Feel free to click or just view the channel in general. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next week.